with this in your hand?
My hands. It's our time. It's our vote. It's our time. It's our vote. Now, I am the second vice president, but I'm also the political action chair. Okay. My wife asked me this morning if we could leave the banquet a little early. I had to tell her, honey, they have me scheduled to say something near the end. So, for your benefit, for her benefit, and for my benefit, I will not be long. Let me start with 3 words that sparked the current movement. Black Lives Matter. Historically, from the founding of this nation and before that, black lives didn't matter. After the first Reconstruction, through the rise of Jim Crow laws, black lives didn't matter. And for one of the reasons, and that was one of the reasons that the NAACP was formed. Today, after the Civil Rights Movement, there is still racial profiling, and too many young black men and women are being arrested and killed, murdered. Some people want to counter with all lives matter, and that's true. But we need to articulate that all lives will matter only if black lives matter. One way to ensure that black lives matter is to GOTV. You know what GOTV is?
Get out the vote.
Get out the vote.
That's right.
For the policies and people who will advance those interests. The Craven NAACP is a leading party in the Craven Get Out the Vote coalition, along with other nonpartisan groups, organizations, and individuals, including Democracy New Bern, sororities, fraternities, civic organizations, churches, faith-based groups. We have been and are currently doing voter education and registration drives in the public library, Mercy Clinic, at community events. As a matter of fact, this morning we were at Trent Court Health Fair registering voters. Let me stop for a second and thank those of you who have participated in these efforts. Thank you. And recognize our NAACP Regional Voter Registration Consultant, Kayla Cox. Kayla? Now, I don't want to preach to the choir, since I know that all of you are registered at your current address, right? And are going to vote, right? But there is someone in your family that is not registered, or feels that voting is not important, or won't do any good. There's someone in your church. There's someone in your community. And those of us who have heard Dr. Barber earlier today are definitely motivated to do something about that. So, next Saturday, September 17th, we will be doing a voter registration drive in Duffyfield, gathering at 9:30 at the Omega Center on Cedar Street. This effort needs you. If you are not on the GOTV email list, please get your information to me, or to Sandy Wheeler, or to Marshall Williams. Finally, the Craven GOTV involves voter protection and voter mobilization. I want to thank so many of you for coming out to the Craven Board of Election meeting on early voting and supporting the plan in this county that increased the total hours the polls are open beyond those of 2008 and 2012 general election. These efforts, I am sure, encourage Zeta Trice, who is the Democratic member of the Board of Elections, to submit an alternate plan that included Sunday voting. And we won Sunday voting. On the first Sunday, October 23rd, from 1 to 5 p.m. Now, we better mobilize. We better, that's what Dr. Barbara said, we better mobilize our churches, our faith organizations, and individuals for a moral march to the polls and souls to the polls on that day of early voting. And, to finish, to ensure everybody has a chance to cast their ballot, there will be voter protectors outside the polls to help and report on any intimidation or abuses. But we need you. We need your help, because it is our time, our vote, and it is your time, your vote.